So hi, in this video I'm going to discuss a problem of Codeforces round. It was a 929 contest and it is a div 3 round. And this is the B problem of the contest. So what is given to us? We have given to us a array from A to AN. Okay. In one move, what we can do two operations. First operation is we will select an element from the array and remove it. Basically select and remove. In When we do that, what will happen is the size of our array will decrease by 1. So yeah, this is the first operation. And the second thing what we can do is we can simply increase the value by 1. We can select any random element and we'll increase the value it by 1. So these are the operations what we can do on an any array. We can do either, yani ki we can do any. If I want, I'll perform this. If I want, I will perform this. So yeah, this is the question. If the current array become empty, if the size of the array becomes 0, yeah, so I am not gonna perform any operation after this. Now I need to find the minimum move required to make the sum divisible by 3. So basically, let's say this is the array. I can do two operations. First, I can delete any element from the array, or second, I can increase any element's value by 1. So these two things I can do in order to make the sum of the array divisible by 3. So how can I do that? Let's take this example. Let's have this. Let's say take 1 2 3. Okay, what will be sum in this case? Sum will be what? 6. 6 is already divisible by 3, means no need to do anything, it is already divisible. In this case my answer would be what? 0, right? Now let's say second example. What it can be? Let's say 1 2 3 4. In that case, let's say 5 4 now. Okay, like, now what would be the sum would be 11. If I divide 11 by 3, what I will get? I will get modulo as 2, right? If I'm getting modulo as 2, what I can do? I will delete 1. Either I can do this, right? Or I can do what? I can increase its value by plus 1. In both the cases, I need only one operation to do that, right? So if so what I get till now, if sum modulo 3 is equal to 0, in that case my answer would always be 0. If sum modulo 3 equal to 2, in that case my answer always be 1, right? Now one case is remaining, when sum modulo 3 is equal to 1. In that case I can do two things, right? I can do what? Two things. How? Let me explain. Let's say example 1 2 3 4. So this is the example, right? In that case, sum would be what? 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. Sum is 10. If I divide it by 3, I will get modulo as 1. What can I do? First of all, I can remove 1. Now it is divisible by 3, right? So this was done in only single operation. I did that. But suppose if 1 is not present, let's say 2, 3, 4. Sum would be what? 4 plus 3, 7 and 9, right? Let's say I have 4 again. Now in that case, sum would be what? It comes out to be 13. If I divide 13 by 3, then the modulo would be what? 1, same, right? Now can I delete any element? Yeah, I can. If I can delete this, so I will get the right. Okay. But wait, how can I get to know? Let's say I will take the modulo of all the elements. It will be 2, it will be 3, it will be 1. Modulo of all element with respect to 3 basically. So since I am getting 1 here, then I can simply erase it and I will get my answer, right? And taking modulo won't affect anything because it will also give the divisible by 3 as it was previously. Okay, so it won't affect anything. Let's say I have 2 3, again 2, this comes out to be 7. Yeah, this is the example. Let's say sum is what? 7. 7 modulo 3 will give me what? 1, right? How I will do this? I cannot delete any element. If I delete, it won't gonna help me anything basically. Let's say I will delete 2. Now I have 5 remaining. Isn't I get the answer till now, right? I have to delete one more element. Means in that case my answer would be what? 2. And as I can see, previously I was getting 1. In some cases I am getting 2. So how can I identify this? So basically what? If any element throughout the array I got equal to 1, in that case my answer was 1, else it would be 2 basically. Let me make it more clear. This is 10, right? First take the modulo of with respect to 3. Getting 1 here, and the sum is 7. 7 modulo 3 is 1. So I need 2 element to make it more divisible. So I will, if I can delete it simply, I will get it in that case. But if there is case any something like this, let's say 2 2 3, this is the case. In that case, none the element is equal to 1, right? So what will happen is I need to delete 2 element, or I have to add plus 1 in 2 element to get the sum 9 modulo 3 equal to 0. Basically divisible by. So to get the answer something like this. So this is the approach for the problem. Let me show you how I'm going to code this. So look, let's first of all have all the input. Oh, one thing I will do is I will input their modulo with respect to 3, not the element itself basically, to make it the condition satisfy, which I have already explained, right? Or you can do one thing. If any element is equal to, I will count it here as only. Right, what I will do is, if any element is equal to 1, I will make it count plus plus. I will have one more which will store my sum. Now look, if sum modulo 3 is equal to 0, there is no need to do anything. Simply output 0. I will won't do anything in that case as well. If some modulo 3 is equal to 2, in that case simply output 1, because I can simply add any element. Let's say something is 2, so I will increase it by 1 and will make it divisible by 3. So in that case, the minimum number of operation is only 1 required, so there isn't any problem. But problem is in the third case, when sum of modulo is equal to what? 1. In that case, I have to check when will be my answer is 1 and when will be my answer is 2 basically. How I am going to do this? If I found any element equal to 1, which I have already, I think, calculated above and stored it in the count, I think. So if count is greater than 0, in that case, print 1. But what if count is equal to 0? In that case, print 2. Let's see if it works or not. So yeah, it worked. Basically, these are the case when modulo 3 equal to 0, when it is 2, and when it is equal to 1. This is here we have to think a bit, which is obviously wasn't more complicated. It can be done easily. So yeah, this is the approach for the problem B. I hope it will be helpful.